Today's topic is how do you recognize your soulmates? Keep watching. So first of all, if you are looking for your soulmate, I need to tell you that the soulmate, how we actually think about in the society, is the person who we want to spend a lot of time with because we know we are aligned with that person, we have the same vibration, we have similar interests, we feel good with that person because we have a soul connection. What does it mean, soul connection? It means that our soul knows each other, and where our soul can know each other from, either from past lives or because being a part of the same soul family. So you can be in a part of the soul family. So that means you are family members, or used to be partners, or, used to have children together in past lives. So usually the soul families, they are actually born in, again, in the same place together. So they actually move around together where they meant to be born and in the similar situation. Probably you've seen that someone dies and then the sister or brother suddenly dies much not that shorter after, because they have a mission together. They have to show up somewhere together, or same someone dies and then the wife or the husband dies right after, again, because they moving together in a new life, So your soulmate can be a family member, a friend, or a lover, an eternal lover. So how do you recognize them? First of all, most likely they are in your family around you. And then second, it can be a very good friend of you who you feel just extremely comfortable with. And if it's an eternal lover as well, then you can actually recognize them through their voice or through their face characteristics. Because when we reincarnate from one lifetime to another, we actually carry these two things with us, the voice and the face characteristics, which is so cool, right? It's like you can go into the history books or some paintings, from history, and then you are like, oh, that person looks like that. It's like you can actually recognize that in this current reality, who looks like maybe a fairy 2000 years ago, right? So it's just so amazing. So we keep our face structure and we keep our voice. So sometimes people even recognize each other through voice. That's why it was such a cool thing back in the days when the Clubhouse started, and the Clubhouse was so popular that people started to listen to each other in the COVID time. And then I know people that they said they fall in love with each other through Clubhouse because of the voice. Because their other senses was blocked, in that situation, and they could focus on the voice, and then it just hit them that, okay, I know that voice. So that's one thing. And the other thing, of course, the face, many people is like, oh, I love people with blue eyes, or I love people who has this and these characteristics, because they used to have someone very important to them who had that characteristic and reminded them to that person, right? So that's why they were favoring that kind of characteristic in their current life as well, and they're looking for that characteristics. So if you want to recognize actually your soulmate, just listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, like what characteristics is actually which comes up to you as your favorite ones, and stick to those characteristics basically, because that's a sign that that would come up in the next lifetime for the same soulmate, and also the voice. You can actually remember the voice. And then because we have many soulmates, and eternal lover in from past lives, might you meet some of them, not just one, but you can meet more of them. And then you can decide if you want to spend time with them, or you just connect, say hi, just become friends, or be in the same community, but not getting closer to. But you can decide. It's also a thing that we need to spend time to get to know each other I told about this in another video earlier because of the karma, you know, what kind of karma we carry with us. And then actually, if you get connected with someone deeper, then you can actually take their karma through DNA. So that's why I'm saying it's important to spend time with people, even if you feel like they are your soulmate. Don't jump into a connection too early, you know, and make it deep. Wait until it's actually unfold, and then you get to know the person, because as I said, you can have several soulmates and you can have several people connections from past lives, which is kind of makes sense to you and feel good to you with them. So that's why you actually still need to select, you know, who is the right one. So you still, you know, can spend time with them, enjoy your life with them again, but be selective, like who is gonna be the one who you want to spend the most time with, or who want to go deeper with, right? So I'm wishing you an amazing success of finding your soulmates, and have a great time with them and experience lots of joy and happiness. Thank you for watching, and see you at the next video. Take care. Bye bye.